Coming up on this edition of PCS Falcon News, history-making season for the Falcon boys basketball team, its first ever trip to state. And we'll hear from a few graduating seniors who have been at Park Christian since kindergarten, and a PCS teacher who wins the Fargo Star competition. Those stories and more coming up next. Hello everybody, and welcome to the first ever edition of PCS Falcon News. I'm Christina Overmo. This May, Park Christian School will be graduating its 13th class. 15 students of the class of 2014 will have been here since kindergarten. They've roamed these halls for years. They know every inch of this school. Now, these seniors are reflecting on the past 13 years.
Well, I remember my oldest brother was a senior when I was in second grade, so I always had brothers who were in the upperclassmen, like upper class, so it's really fun to see that now I'm in the upper class and there's all these little kids that look up to me now.
I think it was the opportunity I had to have Bible classes and be able to talk about my faith and pray with my friends every day, and that's kind of the opportunity you don't get at any other school. So I'm glad that I got to be at Park. I would tell them to really reach out to the underclassmen and to the elementary kids and the kindergartners because they really look up to us all the time, more than we even know.
Highlights include going to Washington, D.C., ski trips, junior high retreats, athletics, fine arts, choir, and band.
Yeah, I think it makes Park Christian more of a family than rather just like a school that, you know, it takes in kids and then graduates them and takes in a new bunch.
I can't even like process it. Like I'm in fourth quarter and I still feel like I could be like an 8th grader coming into my freshman year. So it's just fun to think about it. Just, yeah, have fun, work hard, do your best, forget the rest, as they say in P90X.
The memories they made at this school will last a lifetime. This year, Park Christian School will be graduating 29 seniors. The keynote speaker at the ceremony will be Irv Iniger. This year's Falcon boys basketball season is one for the record books, the first ever trip to state. PCS Falcon News reporter Jonah Jelinski has more.
Thank you, Christina. Former NESU head coach Irv Iniger agreed to just one season of coaching here at Park Christian. And let me tell you, what a season it was. The Falcons, led by a standing group of seniors, won Section 6A championship. We had a chance to talk to a few of the players about the program's first trip to state.
It was a really fun experience. I really liked the opportunity to play with all my classmates and teammates and make the trip down to Minneapolis for the first time ever in school history. It was really fun.
It was amazing being a part of the team this year and being able to go to state and just having our camaraderie together as a team. So.
Our fans we have the best gym in the area. A lot of coaches come in, they say, hey, I hear that your crowd is really loud, and that we just know that, and it really gets us pumped up. And just going anywhere, even going to the cities, we had a great crowd. The student section's fantastic. Like, we go to a lot of different gyms, and no other student section has the same student section as us.
The fans are amazing. Everyone that came to all our games, everyone that came to state and watched us, everyone that supported us in any way possible. It was amazing. It was more than I could ask for. So it's great.
That was just a huge gift for us, playing for him. He's such a great, just a great role model for us, and everything that he does and says for us. We just couldn't ask for anything more.
It was definitely a new experience, definitely exciting experience, and he was very knowledgeable, very helpful, and he taught us well and coached us well. So.
The Falcons lost to Belgrade in the state quarterfinals at Williams Arena in Minneapolis. Mr. Iniger now turns over the reins to Mr. Josh Lee, who is now taking over the position of head coach. Back to you, Christina.
It's a trip that every 9th grader goes on and looks forward to. The annual PCS Washington, D.C. trip takes place every October. But this year, the trip took place with an interesting twist. Here is PCS Falcon News reporter Kate Ludwig with the story. 26 students and 12 chaperones met early at the Hector International Airport for what would prove to be a unique trip, to say the least. The United States government shut down a few weeks before their planned trip in mid-October. All wondered how this change in events would affect their trip.
Well, we couldn't go into some places, like we weren't going to be able to go to the Holocaust Museum or the Smithsonian's or the Lincoln Memorial, and so some places we just couldn't go in certain areas.
Well, the government shut down. It shut down some of the stuff so that we had to switch it to the last day, such as the Holocaust Museum, or I never was able to go into the Library of Congress, which I really wanted to do.
Though the shutdown was disappointing, students still found there was a lot to see and enjoy in the nation's capital.
I think my favorite part was Arlington National Cemetery or the Korean Memorial or the World War II Memorial.
Well, I really liked going on it because it was a time to get away with our entire class and grow closer to them and just see our entire nation's history and how that's affecting back then and now.
Well, it's just so cool to be able to go somewhere that you don't normally get to see, and to do it with your class is just cool to bond more with them and just to have fun with your class while seeing really cool things.
Preparation for the Washington, D.C. trip starts in 8th grade with various fundraisers, including concessions and, on Valentine's Day, singing telegrams. Those who have gone have plenty to say to those who have yet to experience this trip.
Just enjoy the trip and have fun with your friends. Don't get caught up in taking as many pictures as you can. Just enjoy it outside of the lens.
I think just have fun and enjoy it. You're only there for a week and everything's so cool, so just pay attention and enjoy all of it.
Kate Lodewijk reporting for PCS Falcons News.
Still plenty more to come on this first ever edition of PCS Falcon News. Up next, we'll hear the song that Mr. Schuster played that won him the 2014 Fargo Star title. We are right back after this short break.
Your PCS merchandise headquarters, the Falcon's Nest. Great selection, super deals.
I'm Jeremy Nelson, a social studies teacher at Park Christian High School, and as you can see, I shop at the Falcon's Nest. History will prove that was a wise decision.
My name is Austin Noyes, student body president here at Park Christian School. I shop at the Falcon's Nest, and you should too.
Your PCS merchandise headquarters, the Falcon's Nest. Conveniently located right in the school.
I'm Christina Overmo, one of the captains of the Park Christian cheer team, and I'm a big fan of the Falcon's Nest.
I'm Amy Rognes, PCS math teacher, and the numbers are in, it all adds up. The Falcon's Nest has the best deals.
Items purchased can be charged to your Smart Tuition account. Contact us at store@parkchristianschool.org. Get your spirit wear and show your Falcon pride. The Falcon's Nest, your PCS merchandise headquarters.
PCS Falcon News is brought to you by the Park Christian School Broadcasting Club.
Welcome back to PCS Falcon News. PCS music teacher Chris Schuster performed Stevie Wonder's Superstitious alongside live band Post-Traumatic Funk Syndrome in the final round of the Fargo Star competition. Olson Langness and Noah Bechtold caught up with Mr. Schuster and convinced him to play the song that made him the Fargo Star.
It was so exciting just to, I kind of entered on a whim, decided to post a video, why not, and then being chosen to go to the finals was, it was a little bit of a surprise, but I was just pleased, very pleased, happy with all my students who voted for me, so. That was awesome. Right before I went out on stage, Kirsten Keeley, who was one of the MCs for the night, she introduced me, and there was this roar from the crowd that we had not experienced that night before, or before that night. And I kind of just charged the stage. There was so much adrenaline. I wouldn't say I was necessarily too nervous. I think there was some of that, but I was just stoked to be on stage and excited to be there, have so many people who I knew in the crowd too. So. I won a little studio recording session downtown at a studio. I think it's called Graffiti Recording Studios downtown. Yeah. And then I won 2 round-trip airfare tickets to anywhere in the world. I've always wanted to go to Italy. I figure taking a trip to Europe is great because once you're there, you can kind of travel within the, among the different countries by train and however. So, yeah, I've thought about Italy. I'm not really sure.
Mr. Schuster beat out 9 other finalists to win. Every year, Park Christian School holds a banquet and silent auction. It's a chance to celebrate all that is going on at our school and is our #1 fundraiser. For more, we'll throw it to Kate Ludwig.
Christina, this year close to 600 people showed up at the Ramada Plaza Suites. PCS President Kent Hannestead gave the keynote address, and others spoke, including PCS Community Relations Director Austin Schauer.
Really is the it's the largest marketing event that we have of the entire year. It brings both funds and friends into the school. It targets a multitude of audiences. We have prospective families that come, our current families that come, our staff and teachers, the business community, and just helping raise awareness about Park Christian School and what we have going on here. The auctions raised $39,000 this year, and the Parent Association gets to decide what that is used for, so I'm not sure what they're deciding. They usually want it to go directly to the classrooms and the teachers, so they will pick projects that directly impact our kids and our teachers in our classrooms. And then at the table offerings, we're looking, it's getting closer, it keeps edging up a little bit as people keep sending in gifts. We're getting close between $50,000 and $55,000, and that goes directly to financial assistance to students and families that need extra help.
The PCS singers, the high school choir, and the kindergartners also performed at this event. This school year, a few in the PCS Broadcasting Club were involved in the live streaming of basketball games, chapel, and other special school programs. Archives of all the events can be found by going to www.parkchristianschool.org and click on the live stream link on the home page. Mondays, 7th through 12th grade chapels begin at 8:10 a.m.
Thanks, Kate. That'll do it for this first ever edition of PCS Falcon News. Thanks for watching. For Kate Ludwig, Noah Bechtold, Olsen Langness, Joan Jelinski, and the entire Broadcasting Club, I'm Christina Overmo. Have a great summer, everyone.
What I like about Park Christian is I like the red phone. Whenever I have any problems or I need to ask any questions for my mom, I can just go to the red phone, dial the number, and just ask. It's so convenient, especially because I'm very, very forgetful. So it's very nice to have when I forget stuff at home. I'm blocked outside.
You ruined my jam! You ruined my jam! Thanks, Kate. That'll do it for this first first ever edition of PCS Falcon News.
PCS music teacher, Chris Schuster. Oh, this is going to be very, yeah, this is going to be brutal.
Okay, hang on, just a little more.
This year's Falcon News reporter.
All right, go ahead.
At the center of it all is PCS community.
We had a chance to talk to a few of the seniors and others. Oh man.
Hey, you were doing fine.
I was doing fantastic.
Okay, just hang in there.
I'm here against my will. I'm practically a fugitive, but being forced to be in this because...
Wait, there's more!
Yeah, but wait, there's more!